Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So here in Australia, believe it or not, this may actually shock some of you, but we have several Muslim politicians. One of them being an actual woke dingbat that I personally can't stand listening to. Her name is Senator Fatima Payman. She's gone after the likes of Pauline Hanson before, who is an actual Australian icon, in my personal opinion. She says things how they are. And everything that I've heard Fatima Payman talk about, I vehemently disagree with. And she, honestly, I don't know what's going on upstairs. I really, really don't, especially when it comes to talking about Iran. So, as we know, Iran is a what? A Muslim country. It's a regime, ladies and gentlemen. And Iran is the one that funds all these proxy terror group organizations like and all the other ones that they've got going on. And in Iran, you're not allowed to do a lot of things, especially if you are a woman. Okay, you got to cover yourself head to toe. You're not allowed to speak about things. And well, the West has got this viewpoint of how women are treated in Iran for damn well good reason, because Iran is not ashamed of talking about how they treat the women in Iran. And why is it that you've got so many Iranian women that are trying to leave Iran? Oh, gee, I don't know. And it's like, it would make sense, you know, if Iran is such a great place to be and it's freely living and all that sort of stuff, wouldn't it make sense, Fatima Payman, to actually go over there and live there? Why are you in Australia? You say you're in Australia for a better life. Go over to Iran if you wanted to promote the fact that it's a better life for you all. The reason why I'm saying all this is because Senator Fatima Payman speaks at an Iranian regime propaganda event defending the regime's treatment of women. Honestly, she's psychotic. Like, I do not know how you can talk about how Iran is helping women or good for women. Iran allows women to have a voice. That is a statement of a century right there. And participate in democracy, a reality we don't hear in Western propaganda. Huh? Excuse me? So you're saying that the West has got this viewpoint of Iran that is wrong, even though Iran is the one that actually produces a lot of the content for all of us to see about them not being unashamed of how they treat women? Like, that is absolutely nuts. Drew Pavlo goes, she's a complete psychopath. She's literally put out a statement only last week endorsing the women's life freedom protest movement in Iran and deleted it after this event. She's a dingbat. Got no idea. Absolutely no clue whatsoever. Avi Many goes, if Payman, a refugee, believes Iran is so wonderful, why does she and her family choose to settle in Australia? Our immigration system is clearly flawed. We need to deport her. And she also came out recently in defense of those two Islamic Sydney nurses. By the way, the government and mainstream media are all about, you know, we'll get outraged for a short period of time, we'll let it blow over, and nothing will get done. Absolutely nothing will get done. We'll just, it's the election time, and we can't do anything while there's an election going on this year. We'll do it after the election. You know, seemingly politicians only care about stuff when votes are on the line. Oh, yeah, we'll make all these announcements, we'll make all these promises for you, but they don't actually carry through. They've got 4 bloody years to do anything. They don't do anything except make their pockets fatter. It's honestly ridiculous. Like, how is it that Albo went in with literally only one house that he was paying off, and now he's got 7 or something? Same with all of his other mob politicians. And they're saying that the Liberal group are the ones that are the most corrupt. Are you kidding me? We need to do an actual inquiry. We need Doge here, man. We need to yeah, we need to audit these buggers. Anyway, so here is the video of Senator Fatima Payman talking about how Iran, an Islamic country, allows women to have a voice. It's honestly absurd.
Iranian women in Sydney organised a special event to challenge Western narratives about their identity, rights and representation. The event was attended by prominent figures, including the head cleric of Sydney, Abdul Quddus Azhari, Senator Fatima Payman, and Iranian women from diverse professional backgrounds.
Incredible place that Iran is, allowing for women to participate in the workforce, to ensure that they have a voice and their voices are heard, they're involved in the democratic process, realities that we're not privy to living here and listening to the propaganda that we receive from very single-sided organisations with a specific agenda.
Organisers say the aim of the event was to shed light on the realities of Iranian women, often misrepresented in Western discourse.
What's been presented to the world about Iranian women and Iran, so it's biased and it's twisted.
Iranian women have demonstrated remarkable.
Sydney, New South Wales Minister for Women, Jodie Harrison, sent a video message acknowledging the contribution of Iranian women in the country. Sohila, an artist born and raised in Iran, has gained international recognition for her work. Through her art, she has challenged stereotypes and brought Iranian culture to the global stage.
I think it connects me more to my religion in my homeland, in Islam in my homeland, and it's just a very small part that I can represent in the Western countries, and it's very rewarding.
Merzia Hashimi, a US-born Iranian journalist, joined the event virtually from Iran. She reflected on Iran's culture and realities.
Because they are so good with their propaganda, let me say, because they have no red lines, they have no moral red lines, they can create stories, they can lie, they can do whatever they want, and they have the money. They have the money and they have the, whether we're talking about from television to the movie industry, to online platforms that they control.
The event underscored the urgency of speaking up against misinformation and exposing the lies created by the West. Organisers say they're here to break the Western hypocrisy and challenge the narratives used to justify crimes against Iran. Shahanabad.
Senator Fatima Payman. I just had to stop it there and say that. Senator Fatima Payman. Oh, dear, this journalist, the way she said it was brilliant. Well done, journalist. I don't think she was trying to be mean, but she came across just as that. Anyway, yes, what could that agenda possibly be? To show, like, the Iranian media machine wants to show just how the treatment of women is over in Iran. Look, they're not ashamed of it. It's because of what they believe. The West can do absolutely nothing about it. But I don't think for 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, that women have a huge voice in Iran. So here is my friend, Dr. Kylie Moore Gilbert. If you don't know who she is, I actually interviewed her, but she spent 804 days in an Iranian prison. They claim that she was some spy, I believe it was. She's not. By the way, she's Jewish. She goes, OMG, Senator Payman, girl, what are you doing? What is this nonsense you are saying? Iran has no democratic process. Yeah, they're Muslim. There's no such thing as democratic process. They're authoritarian, mate. Just Senator Fatima Payman, no clue whatsoever. She's a woke dingbat. Least of all, one which women are allowed to participate in. You should know this. I saw you sitting in the Senate inquiry into Iran's human rights abuses just 2 years ago. Oh my goodness. Why agree to be interviewed by Press TV, English language propaganda arm of the Islamic Republic, known for broadcasting false confession videos and forced interviews with prisoners before they are executed? What have they got on you, Senator Fatima Payman? That makes me wonder. The irony of Payman using this interview to bemoan the propaganda we receive from very single-sided organizations with a specific agenda, when such a description is most fitting for Press TV itself, banned in many Western countries, but curiously not Australia. Yeah, that's interesting. Why is it not banned in Australia? The irony of a strong and powerful woman originally from Afghanistan who fled that country as a refugee and is well aware of the horrific gender apartheid perpetrated there against women and girls, denying that her Iranian sisters face similar challenges just next door. You know what? Seems as if when you're in Australia and you're in a place of peace and things are just like looking amazing for you, and you're more than happy to say whatever the hell you want to say for votes, for clicks, for it's not, to me, I'm looking at this like, why? It's because you're safe. You wouldn't go back there. No way. If we put you on a plane tomorrow to Iran, mate, you would not be saying any of the things you just said. To what end, Senator? Are there really that many votes to be found in cozying up to a brutal authoritarian regime like Iran's? I am genuinely baffled by this step from someone who in the past had expressed sympathy and solidarity for the people of Iran and their struggle for women, life, freedom, which she seemingly deleted, as we know. You are many things, dear Senator, and in the past, your contribution to Parliament has been a valuable one. Well, I disagree with that point, but anyway. But Australia's voice, you absolutely are not. I think my friend, Dr. Kylie Moore-Gilbert, is a little bit more kinder in the end there than I am being, because I personally don't think that Fatima Payman and her contribution to Australia, whatever the hell that contribution is, hasn't been a good one at all. Like, who the hell do you think you are to say the things that you're saying about, I don't think any of the Iranian women at all would be in agreement with what you just said. I only think the ones that are paid to say, or they've got something on them, they're forced to really say it, would say it. That's just me personally. But you can't say to me that Iran, that has funded wars for goodness knows how long, is a democratic process, first and foremost, and treats women fairly and allows women to participate. No way. And saying this is where the gaslighting occurs. To say that you're only listening to one side of the West propaganda machine. Yeah, right. Okay. Keep telling yourself that, mate. You're a dingbat. Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.